day 3. It's a bit of a mixture. It's a bit of a mixed theme. So we look at a number of things, including maybe see the trans-theoretical model, which is something which is a proven model for people changing their behaviours. But what I wanted to really focus on was actually the teaching part. So being an Agile coach isn't just about coaching. There are many different stances that you take. Mentor, facilitator, and trainer is one of them. So this particular section, coach as trainer, is one of my favourite parts of the course. I'm a training from the back of the room trainer. So what I've been able to do with particularly this area is to look at, take a training from the back of the room, kind of slant to it all. So we look through and we look at the 4 C's. So as for those of you that aren't familiar with training from the back of the room, so yeah, it's a great framework and a course and book written by Sharon Bowman. And she talks about instructional design. How do you create engaging experiential learning experiences? How do you create a safe learning community where everyone is able to learn from each other, not just from you? We will be taking you through the 4 C's, this way of designing designing education, particularly Agile education, looking at the connections, the concepts. What do we mean by concrete practice? How do we conclude? When do you use this? And we will go through and help you understand this, and you'll get all of this to take away. So you've got a really lovely reference here for then taking it away and designing your own training in your own time, if that's the kind of thing you want to do. Because at times, you can't coach somebody if they have a gap in their knowledge. Sometimes, as an Agile coach, you have to find ways to fill that knowledge gap. Once they've got that, you can help them on a journey to turn that knowledge into understanding. But having engaging training is a fantastic way to start that journey. What we then do is, once you've gone through and we've done the 4 C's game and you've got a good understanding of it, then what we do is then say, well, have a go at creating your own. So we give you an Agile framework, and what we're going to ask you to do is to create your own 4 C's map for a particular framework, and then teach that back to the course. So, of course, back in the day when we could do this kind of thing in person, it was a very different experience. And we're not so naive to think that, just by giving you those basic standard vanilla kind of training from the back of the room skills is going to magically enable you to do this remote. What we're talking about here when we're teaching you these techniques, when we're talking about 4 C's map, this is all oriented for doing things remotely. Okay, so this is to get you set up as a remote trainer. You can easily flip those to in-person training when you wish, and there's support we can give you on that if you want to kind of go deeper. But this is so you can do these things remotely. And nothing that we're going to teach you in this course is dependent upon doing things face-to-face.